Alrighty then. Here it is. We're ready. Are we ready? Are we ready?
We're ready. So close.
You got that? Yes.
Man.
I think we should get Can we get a real... Come on now.
Man.
Got the balloons out.
Man.
We got the cake. We got the This Week in White Supremacy 100 episode cake.
With the white icing. With the Caucasian icing. But it is a integrated cake. It is marble.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It would have been dope if you cut it and was like all chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
I told Austin this better not be an all chocolate cake.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Dr. Oz wouldn't like that.
No, he wouldn't.
So, welcome to the 100th episode.
Yes, the 100th episode.
This Week in White Supremacy. What's
100th.
up, y'all? The 100th.
100th.
Copyright that.
That sounds like Hebrew. Like 100.
Black neighborhood.
Yeah.
Sound like from like the House of Dragons
Something,
or
man. 100.
100th.
Yeah. Some J.R.R. Tolkien shit. You know what I mean?
Welcome to episode 100. My name is Jasiri X. I'm co-founder and CEO of One Hood Media. And to my immediate rights.
Oh, wait.
It's me. Your girl. Your anti-cup advocate.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Anti-cup?
I can never just get a break from conservative.
Oh, cop.
Yeah,
I thought you said
we
cup.
Were Breitbart Media called us an anti-police organization.
With my picture right up there. I said, why me? Again, why?
Yes,
but
it's crazy.
Okay.
But we are not, you know what I'm saying? We're not anti-cop.
We're pro-black.
You know what I'm saying? We're
Pro-community.
right. Pro-community, yes.
Pro-love.
Yes. Pro-love, yes. All of that.
Pro-neighbor.
Pro-white icing.
Pro-412.
Yes. And to right across from me, my brother.
It's your boy Trouble NLS, the next level shaman.
Yes.
Never liked supremacy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Clearly the most mature person on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely. How did that happen?
I don't know.
And
Tomato.
Miracle started it. 100th, brother.
The
We
100th.
made it.
Yes.
Who are you today?
The full-time supervillain, part-time hater.
Yes.
The velvet voice villain.
The man on the
revolutionary but gorgeous. The militant and marvelous. The toxic one from Toronto. The perpetually plex. And always the gorgeous gaslighter. It's me.
The MAGA Muslim.
The MAGA Muslim.
MAGA Muslim, yes.
Man.
Farouk Al-Said.
The supreme Asiatic intelligently divine.
Are you finished?
The Ayatollah.
The waffle-colored Wonder Twin.
The waffle. The beige beauty.
Really, brother?
I don't know how we made it 100 episodes.
Wow. Yes.
I don't know how we made it.
Wow.
God
Lord have mercy.
God loves us.
Oh man.
God loves us.
So we are here. We're here at episode 100.
Man.
We have folks in attendance. You know what I'm saying? We have some folks around. So yeah, feel free to respond, react as we communicate. And
This is special that we did this 100 times, man.
Yeah.
Like we're here.
times,
Like if you think about where we came from.
Yes.
On Zoom boxes.
Yes. Zombies.
Facts.
Out the mud.
We were zombies.
From the trenches.
From the
Yes.
trenches.
From the trenches.
From the trenches of Zoom.
Started from the bottom.
Yeah,
Listen.
real shit.
And now look at us.
Now look at us, man. Look at us. We may, we haven't, it's not official yet, but we may be.
Can we talk about
No,
that? Not yet?
no,
Okay.
not yet.
We'll wait.
We may be on the screen there. You maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how that
Stay
works
tuned.
out.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we can get through this episode.
Yeah.
Embarrassing our family and friends.
So,
Yes.
people might wonder like how this show came about, right? You might have
What is our villain origin story for this show? Because I know somebody someplace is like, how do these niggas get this title?
Well, I think so. I think for us during COVID, it starts with COVID, right?
It always starts with COVID.
Yeah, COVID happened, and I really believe
COVID is still happening.
Yes.
COVID is still happening, man. You know what I'm
There
saying?
was just a nigga that just died today. Like a bodybuilder just died from a COVID infection. Yeah, man.
Wow, COVID is still happening.
Man.
There's more medicines and things that can help today, but COVID is still happening. Like you said, people have, lost lives from COVID. And during COVID, when it first hit, remember
everybody bought all the toilet tissue. That's what happened.
all it was all gone.
5G
It was all gone.
cost.
And that's why they shit on the walls.
Oh my God.
We not even there yet, bro. Look,
That's why they shit on the walls.
We not even
Because
there.
all you niggas bought all this toilet tissue.
Oh
We're
my
not
gosh,
even-
bro.
They have nothing to wipe with when they got to the White House.
It was the Capitol building, sir. Okay, we have not got there. But I do wonder, like, was that like,
with you?
was that
Niggas
like,
There
love
was
shit,
one thing. There was one thing you were supposed to
but
do.
like, was that like part of the plan? Like in the list of like planning,
No.
was that part of it? I'm wondering. I'm just
The
curious.
doomsday preppers, they was like, listen,
'Cause you
we're
know
going to buy
they-
all the toilet paper. So when we get to the Capitol, after we get the chalupas and the GC potatoes, we're going to use the technique that's in your handbook on page 4. Bend over, grab your knees.
Why? Why?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
And if
that was
anybody
the
got
plan.
Ziploc bags, just swing them like this and let it go. The centripetal force will carry it
This
up.
is not what
Like were the Proud Boys? I just wonder if that
I
was
just
like
don't
on the text
understand
messages.
why
We never know.
plan
Yes, we did.
these
Yes.
shows out, and you just
Yes, you just immediately
Yo.
caused chaos. So during COVID, when people were taking all the toilet paper, Pittsburgh began to have town halls around like COVID.
Right.
And the town halls didn't have any black people on them. I mean,
Right,
that's
yeah.
kind of symptomatic of Pittsburgh. And so that was when we had got with Dr. Sherhall Russell, Black Woman, Wise Women, and we got with Dr. Bay of Urban Kind, and we created what Black Pittsburgh needs to know about COVID-19. Right. And I remember like the first episode going live and everybody was watching it and chiming in. It was like, wow, this is something that we need to do again.
It was monumental.
It was a moment, right? And so we kept doing, and then we changed the name to just What Black Pittsburgh Needs to Know. And then shortly after that, we got a call from Dr. Rhonda Johnson of the Gateway Medical Society, a society of black doctors and nurses here in Pittsburgh. And they were like, hey.
The League of Black Doctors.
And they were like, hey, we want to do something on the platform. And then we started Ask a Black Doctor about COVID-19. Again, got a lot of response, got a lot of love, you know what I'm saying? And so it was like now we start to look at our page almost like a channel, right?
Right.
We had the Next Level Slam. You know what I'm saying? We had Blacklight, where you were interviewing.
What was that? I don't remember that.
Farouk, you were interviewing. You don't remember? It's online.
No, it's not.
We had the 1HOOD Power Hour where Miracle and Kahari started to have these conversations, and Ryan, about politics.
Got you in trouble in the right-wing media.
Absolutely. Right. Interviewing folks.
Yeah,
and so then it was like, I had this idea maybe a few years ago to do a podcast. And so maybe a few years before, I made a flyer. This Week in White Supremacy, I put the flyer out, and it was like, the response I got was like, you got to do this podcast. You got to do it. You got to do it. We actually recorded an episode.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
With a, person known in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
No, it did not. It
Didn't work out. Did y'all know that? We recorded an episode.
I mean, no one even knows I work here, so
no, this is before.
fine.
This is before you
This
got
is before
here.
you. This is
Of
before
course,
you.
of course,
Before you worked here.
everything is before I work
Absolutely.
here.
Didn't work out.
One who was popping before I got here.
I mean,
Trips, travel, bookings, but it's
Now,
okay.
Miracle, aren't we about to go?
That's
Kick it
not
with
the same.
Kick it with an A-list celebrity this weekend?
That's not the same. Y'all were out
Who, me?
here on the farm doing apple picking and everything. And
Who was Apple Picking? Another beige beauty, sir. A different beige beauty.
Is she beige?
I mean, probably a little bit
More
bit
like
darker.
more like caramel macchiato, I think.
So
there's a range.
There is. This is like a color chart of all of us. The
so-
series a breve latte. Austin is like a waffle cone. You know what I mean? I'm like, Werther's original, depending on the year or the time of year. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm in my sugar cookie phase.
back to the history.
Ross, what color would you be? Peanut butter? It's like the inside of a Reese cup. See, it just goes. See, it's like the terrorism chart, but for light-skinned people.
Oh,
It's just
man.
So
all the delicious treats are light-skinned, in case you didn't know. That's why I didn't want the black cake.
Oh, man. It's just getting worse and worse.
hey yo, I think we have our first edit point, Ime.
No, you gotta run that. Run that.
Keep that in there.
I've been trolling Miracle all day.
Said,
I've been trolling Miracle all
I
day.
bully y'all light skinned
Yes, yes.
people.
You said you hate everything yellow, and I was like,
Oh, wow.
Oh, but now you
See?
yellow.
Really?
But now you yellow. I said yellow is the accent color. That's what I
Oh
said.
yeah.
No,
I
you
know that.
said I hate everything yellow. When we talking about the M&Ms, you said I hate yellow. I hate
color
yellow.
Is what I said. If
No,
you, took that
you said that
personally,
after.
and you took that personally. It's
You-
not my
I can
fault.
pull it back.
Of course you did.
I can pull it back.
So you over here recording people.
That's what we
Wow.
got. So what are we doing right now?
Wow.
Recording. We're literally recording right now.
Wow, it's okay.
Hey yo,
It's
this is
okay.
going very
But-
different
No.
from how I play. Like I had it in my mind how it was gonna go.
It's not my fault. You had that
Not
MAGA
like
Muslim
this.
over there talking about he hates
Man.
white
Wow,
people.
we done started with arguments. So we decided, hey,
Spicy.
we're inside. We're doing shows on our Facebook page. Why don't we do This Week in White Supremacy and talk about all the racism and white supremacy that was happening? So
And
we
little did we know that we would never run out of fuel.
I mean, we knew that. I think we knew that.
I
from
was
the
like, it's going to be a
beginning.
one-time thing.
Yeah, and so again, we got a good response to the first episode. We kept doing it. We got, remember, like the Post Gazette said, we were like the podcast to watch.
Yeah.
Of 2020,
I
one of those
totally forgot
podcasts.
all about that.
Yeah. They showed us love, and so we began, and we
So
began
it
to
began.
find ourselves and our roles in the show this week.
And now
White
look at us
supremacy.
with like thousands of views a week.
Thousands of
Yeah, I'm
views,
saying.
Yeah, thousands of views.
internationally
and
news
shit.
breaking
Yeah,
interviews.
Yeah.
Yes, who
That's
knew?
why. I mean, you know, God did.
God did. God did.
Still.
God did. So what are you all,
Still.
do you all have any memories of like,
He was waiting for this shit.
no, of the early shows, brother. The early shows.
I'm just going to interject because I remember also part of the launch of the podcast
Yes.
was outside of not having black people at the COVID-19 town halls. The excuse was, oh, we can't find any black doctors.
True. Oh, yeah.
We don't know any black people who care about COVID.
There's no black lawyers.
Oh, we didn't reach out to any black people because we didn't think y'all cared about COVID and COVID-19 information.
Correct.
And we were talking about how this was like white supremacy
100%.
and white supremacy culture. And a part of the podcast was also
Yes.
talking and bringing to light and shedding to light because some of our allies didn't think white supremacy existed.
100%. And then, of course, we also, were in the shadow of this uprising that we saw happen in 2020 with, the killing of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. So that uprising also began to kind of bring those questions of what does solidarity look like? What does allyship look like? I remember having a conversation with the individuals that do our media, and they were saying, they were like against it. They were like 100% like, This Week in White Supremacy, we're against that. Y'all shouldn't do that. Y'all shouldn't name it that. But then said like, oh, well, maybe you should have a book. And it was like, yes. And then I think, was
White
it
pages.
the first episode that you called it the White Pages?
I called it, I named it
You know what
White
I'm saying?
Pages.
So it
You
was like,
called
we
it
could
the
add-
white pages?
Yeah, I came with White Pages.
No, you did not.
Yes, the fuck I did.
No, you didn't.
You came up with White Pages?
Yes.
Oh,
No, you
look,
didn't.
look,
Go
look,
back and
look.
find that shit.
Look, can we have we need to.
Yeah,
We
put
were
it up.
joking. Remember, I was like, we should call it the white pages.
I do not remember
it's
that,
fine.
but I will give you
Because
the
y'all
credit.
don't even think I work here. So I just want y'all to look around.
One day we will get a
Hold
picture of
on.
Miracle
I
on
want
the
y'all to look
wall.
around this office. Do y'all see me anywhere in this office?
I see you
Right
right
in front of
me.
us. That's what Lupe
Yeah,
said.
right in front of us.
If you're there,
I said where in this office?
you're there,
on
right
the
here,
wall.
right here.
On
Yeah.
the wall. On the wall.
Why you want to be on the wall?
I just want to prove that I work here.
speaking
But
of
it's
on the
fine.
wall, wasn't there an incident?
No.
I'll tell you what was on the wall. Fecal matter. Feces.
Man, and we're right back.
Man.
But I mean, that was.
Can you believe this shit on the wall?
There was.
I just,
It took a minute, but everybody got it. Everybody got it. Mhm.
Oh my God!
can't.
Do you have any trouble, any memories of early episodes of This Week in
I
White
do.
Supremacy?
I remember this was when I was first starting to like find my opinion on what was going on. I knew it was wrong, but I didn't know what I thought. I knew what everyone else thought. I knew what people thought we should think.
Right.
I'm like, I don't really got no opinions. One, I don't really care about politics that much.
Right.
So it was really hard for me to comment on it because it's like, this isn't shit that I pay attention to on a daily basis.
Right.
And I was starting to feel like, man, maybe this isn't the place for me. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you first told me about the show, I had agreed to become like an engineer in the back. So I never thought I was going to be on the show.
You were initially the engineer. I forgot about that.
Now look.
You know what
Now
I'm
look.
saying?
Yeah.
Yes. So I do remember like we had that conversation.
True.
And I'm like, you know what, man? Maybe the fact that I don't have too many opinions is my angle. And when the highly opinionated ones start going at it, y'all three, I could just be the calm, mellow, let's draw it in.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Let me bring some light and love to the conversation.
Absolutely.
You feel me? And mellow it out a little bit.
Yes, and you do bring a lot of light and love, but also like insight. You know what I'm saying? You always drop some really, I think because like you said, we're all like debating and arguing, and you can kind of look a little bit deeper into it and pull your insight out. So yeah, we're glad you're a part of it.
One of my favorite moments on the show was when we were still in the Zoom boxes, and it was like, how many episodes are you in yet?
Oh yeah.
It's like, how many episodes?
You guys set the context.
Yeah, okay. So
we were trolled by
we were trolled.
A group of rabid white supremacists.
Right.
On YouTube.
Someone was trolling us.
hilarious.
So this is what we still doing the actual live. Like we were coming on
Yes.
Wednesday at 6 p.m. And we were still active in the comment section.
Absolutely.
And then someone was like, how many episodes you were in? And I was like, we're like 50 something. And the nigga was like, you still ain't got no bitches. I was like, yo, that is amazing. That was so great. That was a moment. And I think like it was the first 30 episodes, my blackness was like constantly questioned.
100%.
Also a very funny
Remember
point.
that.
Yes.
It was one of your friends.
Yes.
And I'm like, this nigga ain't that much darker than me. So I'm like, what the? How you questioning me and not this nigga?
Who's that white Arab saying the N-word all the time?
Man, if Jasiri came out here with a baseball bat right now, you think this is Dominican. You know what I mean?
True. I've not been called Dominican before. Yeah.
This nigga be like, yo, he played
But the
every
Dominicans
position.
are black as well. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let them tell her.
I mean, some of them.
Oh, papa.
Some of them. You know
So
what I'm saying?
Dominicano, no nigga.
He just
Also
offended
Dominicano.
everybody today.
The
Huh?
most offensive joke I told
Who, you or me?
on this show
Uh-oh.
that had real world consequences
What'd you say?
was the off-color remark.
Off color.
I said, I represent the people.
Oh my God. Oh
Yes.
my days. Yo.
Yes.
Yo,
Who was it?
I represent the people who
Yeah.
don't have to show pictures of their parents to prove they're black.
Yes, Jasmine. Yes.
And so
Yes.
I have to apologize.
Oh, finally, huh?
I have to.
Finally, yeah.
Wait, let me get it out. I am
That's
going
what
to,
she said.
Oh, my.
Hey, yo. Come on, bro. You hear that? Yes. You hear the groans? Come on, bro.
serious moment, and you just ruined
Thank you,
it.
live audience. Oh, so you are apologizing.
I was going to apologize for real because a lot of
What if
people,
your parents are like too, though? Like mine?
Yeah.
a lot of people came to me and they were very triggered.
They were hurt by it.
and hurt by that comment because
So what,
they
Miracle?
had
Be you.
spent their lives proving they were black,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
because they were too light skinned, people didn't think they were black.
Yes.
It called up a lot of like emotional trauma.
Yes.
So it was, to me, it was like a funny joke, but I hurt a lot of people. So I was just
Wow.
going to say I was sorry.
I did not know we were going to get a miracle apology.
Man, listen.
So now is it? Are you? Somebody said it's a miracle. So does this mean like because Miracle, you know,
Because I'm
you
an
have-
empath and I'm nice and I'm kind, and so I care
So you're a psychopath?
about other people.
But I remember our first episode where we were like on the couch. Remember we were like on the couch
and y'all started with me.
and you just started to come at light skinned people
Y'all had
with a sword,
oh my
Miracle. You were
God.
just cutting light skinned people.
First
So
of
does
all-
this mean no more like because you
No, because
you have
the
we
systems
started
of
to
white
call you
supremacy have some of y'all wrapped up that you forget that we are kin and sibling, And sometimes I have to remind you of that, because
Well,
not
it's
all
hard for us to
skin folk are
remember
kinfolk.
because we can't find pictures of our parents. Miracle.
Well, that's you got to go home and look through the box. You got to go look through the photo.
So if you
book.
turn over a new leaf, are you no longer going to be?
I'm trying.
The light-skinned
I'm
bully.
in therapy. I've never been a light skin bully. I reject
How did you get that name
label.
then? Oh, you reject that label?
I feel like you gave me that.
It was given to
Yeah,
you by
you
light skinned
definitely
people.
did.
I feel
Right,
like
yeah.
And Medea said it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. So I'm going to reject that label. But it's like I had to do my own unlearning
Got you.
because of
Got
this
you.
podcast. I myself
Wow.
have changed
That is a
and
powerful moment.
grown
Yes.
and elevated to the plight of my light-skinned brethren and sisters.
Thank you, Miracle,
All right.
for your
Apology accepted.
to yes,
apology
yes,
accepted.
yes.
Yeah.
From at least two of us, we
Yeah.
can't speak for light skinned nation.
Yeah, I was saying, there's a lot of light-skinned people in the room right now. There's a lot of light-skinned people in the room right now. So, I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody. But I love you.
Yes.
I love you too.
Oh, look
Look at this
from
one.
argument.
I don't
to,
even need your help because I
from
got that
argument to
one.
love. Yes.
But I still don't, since we're here and you love me, why didn't you talk about me on your album? Because I feel like
Oh, wow.
that was very. I just,
Wow, no bars. Millions of words and no Miracle bars.
not nowhere.
What did you want me to say?
Anything.
Miracle, they were here. I was not sent, not a track, Miracle, not a track.
But y'all want to like the government, all y'all on
But
the
I'm
song,
saying,
but me,
Miracle,
I couldn't even do an intro.
I wasn't sent one track for Revolutionary but Gorgeous, not even asked.
Damn.
Wow.
Wasn't
Actually,
even
no.
asked.
Wow.
You
see,
actually were.
You know how
You actually were. Don't
What
tell that
track
lie.
you sent me? The remix?
No. the one shit we actually never recorded.
the one that didn't make it on the album.
No.
We could have recorded. It was finished. Why didn't we record it?
No, because we ended up going with a different producer because I couldn't get the masters of the shit. I couldn't get the stems.
I've never heard this
Yeah.
story. So that's all. That's the only beat you got, nigga?
Immigrants and infidels.
I can't rap over no other beats. I'm just saying.
I didn't have.
I mean, damn.
It's okay.
I hate light skinned niggas, man. I fucking hate
What about
light skinned
Miracle?
niggas.
What about
man.
Miracle? You didn't give Miracle no
Miracle
bars?
got light skinned emotions, man.
No wonder twin bars.
Miracle
Sorry.
light skinned on the inside.
But I'm still dark on the outside. That's all that matters.
Yes.
You are a Reese cup.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
but dark chocolate one.
Those are the best. Those are the best ones.
really are.
Those are the best
I need
ones.
to go get shopping for
Have you ever
Halloween
had dark
candy.
chocolate raisinets?
It's not my thing.
Really? Huh?
But the Andes
sounds
candies. are
And
mine.
what's an Andes candy?
The dark chocolate and the mint.
Oh my god! Why I don't get the okay? Can someone
excuse
tell
me,
me what
can
the
I-
dark
can I-
like
can I pause
chocolate
for a
and
second?
toothpaste?
Can I
Or
pause
chocolate
for,
mint?
Can I pause for a second?
What?
Halloween was yesterday, y'all. Like, let's kill the candy talk. We're talking about
It's gonna be like 50%
100
off.
Candy is all
It's
year
gonna
round.
be 50% off.
More than that, like 90%.
And it's white
off.
supremacy because none of y'all eat dark chocolate. So
I love
then-
dark
White
chocolate.
supremacy?
It is white supremacy.
prefer
So then
dark
I can
chocolate.
run and go grab it. It's be like
Oh,
throw it
wow.
in the bag when I
Yeah.
go to the store.
Just throw it in the bag.
All the dark chocolate.
Any other memories? I mean, I guess to me,
There's so many.
the
bro.
most vivid
What?
one to me was going live on January 6th. Like on January
man.
6th.
Yeah.
I remember like I remember seeing that picture of like white people climbing up the side
Bruv.
of the Capitol and thinking like, that's the picture we're going to use. And that was one of the episodes we probably got like the biggest live audience.
Yeah, it was
That we had.
massive.
So it was wild to like on January 6th go live to talk about like what was happening and what we were seeing in real time. That was and it was, it was jokes, but it was also serious. And to me, that was like one of the most powerful episodes that we had. And I don't think at that time we knew.
Did they shit on the walls? We had no idea. But we knew that there was more than blood on their hands.
Now, Miracle, you had talked about like a definition. So like for those that are, that are watching, maybe it's their first time, I don't know. And they're like, how
Imagine
do you,
this is your entrance point.
Yeah, you got a lot of
Just now.
Well, you only got 100 episodes to watch. I mean, to catch up. You know what I mean? Just
not that
start at
much.
one and just keep going. Imagine we probably should have watched the first episode to just even see
We should have, yeah.
what it was like. You know what I'm saying? How do we define?
I've had like 4 girlfriends since we
Oh, facts.
Really?
We didn't go in there. We are
Really?
not going there. We're
Next
not.
level sluts.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, you thought I was feeling you?
Hey, yo.
I cannot.
Yeah, this is.
I'm a munch.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
I'm a munch.
Woo!
Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull.
Okay.
Man, so much has happened.
I feel like every time I try to go off of what we planned,
It's like, I mean,
it's like you're driving and somebody just grabs the wheel and just turns the car to the other side of the street. Like I'm trying to go down this road.
be quiet. I'll turn this car over. I'll pull this car over.
Oh my God.
Man.
Dictionary.com says white supremacy is the belief, theory, or doctrine that white people are inherently superior to people from all other racial and ethnic groups, especially black people. The Oxford Learner's Dictionary says it is the belief that white people are better than other groups and should have power over them.
Right.
But
Yes.
But why is it especially black people? Like, how come it's not like, like, what do we do?
I mean, we're the antithesis, maybe.
Kyrie said,
Oh,
no,
she said Kyrie.
no, I take it back. No, I take it back. We're not doing it today. I take it back.
Lord
I
have
take it
mercy.
back.
I might need
Oh,
someone
man.
from the audience to chime in, but like, have you ever heard like anybody be like, what do people say against like Pacific Islanders?
Oh, I mean, mad racism.
I've never heard it though.
Mad, crazy
What is
racism.
it? What can you
Yeah,
say? They
yeah,
eat
yeah.
pineapples? Like them big pineapple eating niggas?
I mean, it's
There's so much people
yes,
say
it's very,
against
very.
people of
thing.
other.
I mean, because like,
yes,
what?
yes,
How
yes.
could you insult a Pacific Island? Oh, you're big.
I mean, right, and then
I mean, they were
Thanks,
talking
little
about.
person.
when you
Like,
talk
I
about,
mean,
and they
we
will.
kinda
There's
murdered
some
them.
hell
fighting
yeah!
ass.
I mean,
They will beat your
remember
Bottom.
Booyah
Real.
Tribe? You remember Booyah
yeah.
Tribe? They
One
were-
of the brothers just passed.
He just
man.
passed, and God bless
Yeah,
it. But
yeah,
Booyah
yeah,
Tribe,
no,
they was some
don't
real
mess
thug.
with
They
them.
was some thugged out
Do
niggas.
not mess with no Pacific. Yeah.
Yo.
Whisper it under your breath. But but yeah, I mean, there's gonna be
Like big Tongans.
Yeah, there's gonna be
know what I
racism
mean?
towards everybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think
They
that's
just niggas that can swim.
well, I mean, that's our people, but yeah, I mean, white supremacy is gonna touch. It's gonna touch the whole world.
Yeah.
And
It's the same thing. I think like Bikini Bottom, the taking
The Ice Spice song?
colonizing of Hawaii, the
When you said
murder-
Bikini Bottom, I thought you were talking
Like,
about
no,
SpongeBob.
I thought you were talking about
Like,
Ice Spice.
Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob. what is SpongeBob have to do?
bombings, the taking over the
Oh,
island.
100, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah. Okay,
like
yeah.
real history.
Okay.
What do you think, like, do we have, and then also, too, I
Shout
think,
out to everybody from Guam. Lodge up the island of Guam because you know who I'm talking about.
I don't,
No, she know who she talking about. She know.
you have a,
Maybe we should have 101.
yes,
Maybe-
I got it.
maybe
Lord
this
have
should be
mercy.
it.
Right, 101. 101's a wrap. Is there a moment that you feel like, I mean, in terms of like the best, I guess, example of like white supremacy? I mean, we talked about January 6th, and obviously, like
this
January
is-
6th, particularly after, people were talking about the 99% peaceful protest that existed during kind of the Black Lives Matter, during that movement. To see like white people go crazy January 6th and like with real violence, that was one thing. But is there any other moment on the show where there was something that happened and you felt like this is like white supremacy? This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is as racist as we can get. Was there any moments like that for you all?
I think the fact that we had Terry Crews of the week.
Oh my
Yes.
days.
Well,
bro.
that's different, right? Because that's
Yeah.
also when we talk about white supremacy for everybody. Again, if you're your first show, it's not just about white people, right? Black people can be exhibitors and carriers and enforcers of white supremacy, which is why we had our Terry Crews of the week, because it was about maybe like 2 months straight with Terry Crews.
Power.
Terry Crews, what do you say? What was it? What did Coon stand for? Like cultivating
yeah.
our own our own narrative, or like what did it came with a acronym for Coon. He embraced Coon in a
It
way.
was wait, I gotta find it, man. Keep
controlling
going.
our own.
yeah.
It was controlling our own narrative. Or
Controlling our own narrative. I
something
think
like
that was it.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that was monumental because it showed the fact that white
conquer
people
our
are not,
own negativity.
There we go.
Jesus
even
Christ.
worse.
He wished he could have got control of our own narrative.
Conquer
Jesus
our own
Christ,
negativity.
man.
Our own
Even worse,
negativity.
our own niggas.
And then when he was like, you know what the best part about not drinking or not getting invited to the cookout is? You didn't drink the Kool-Aid. It's like, nigga, what? Like, shut the fuck up, Terry.
Dude. And the wild part, to me, the wildest was finding out Terry Crews from Flint. Like, this nigga didn't tweet about water one
Not
time.
once, man.
Like, you're from Flint, Michigan,
Man.
my dude? Like, did you send, like, a case to the community?
I was
like,
about to say something that would have got us canceled. I'm not even
okay,
gonna say
yes.
that.
Don't,
Yeah,
please
I'm-
don't.
yeah,
Please
I'll-
don't
I'll-
say that. Please,
If
please,
You know,
you
I was
cancel
about to
now,
go.
be
please
shy.
don't say that. No, don't even say it anyway.
You know where I was going.
we have a whole audience here. You had something
Yeah,
else
I was
about?
just saying, like, it showed that white people aren't the only practitioners
Yeah.
of white supremacy
Absolutely.
culture. It's something that invites everyone to partake. And just
100%.
because you're black does not make you exempt from being
Yeah.
recognized as a practitioner of white supremacy.
I mean, we have a MAGA Muslim on the show, brother.
Hey,
saying?
in the flesh. In the fucking
Miracle,
flesh.
is there was there a Terry Crews of our time of the 100th episode
You know,
that you felt like
I'm glad
this
you brought
person?
this up. I'm glad you brought this up because I would like to revisit a conversation we recently had at this table about boycotting, you know, and holding someone accountable for the harms they
Speak
have
on
done
it. Speak on
to the black community.
Really?
You know, and I think it'd be interesting.
Did you want to talk about your dream?
No, just
Is that what? Are you talking to me?
I think you should ask your friend, outside of leaving you off the album, you know, what have they done in the past week, you know, to boycott this harmful person
Let's talk
in
about
our
it.
community?
Let's talk
I
about
feel
it.
like you should ask them.
Have you done any work
Have I done any
to
work?
boycott this?
Oh, I've done some work. All right, I've done some work. Me and one of my favorite rappers from Chicago.
Don't bring somebody else into it.
Me and one, and
Don't
it's
bring
not
somebody-
named Jasiri X.
But they not here. But they not here, so don't put their business out.
We
Just
can talk. We can
talk
get-
about what did you do? Because since that was your hard line, you were done after you were. Done
Oh, you
after
did
last
something?
week.
What did you bought some Kanye?
Yeah, I bought some Yeezys. Yeah. To be fair, they was already out, but like, yeah, I bought a pair of Yeezys. Me and because we was at dinner.
Hey, don't bring that brother in the mix.
We was
bought-
at dinner. We was at dinner, and then Lou was like, "Yo,
Who?
Lou.
No.
We don't name drop
No.
on the podcast.
We're not talking about personal
We're just
conversations
gonna bleep that out.
that you had outside of our conversation. I mean, he joked about like
Yeah.
if you're gonna burn your Yeezys, give them to me. But he said if you were gonna burn, he didn't talk about actually buying them himself.
Yes, he did.
Not on stage.
Yes, he did.
Not
Yes, the
on
fuck he
stage.
did.
No, he said if you were gonna give them away,
Nigga
he would take them if you were gonna
soliciting.
give
But be
them.
that as it may,
soliciting.
Wow.
what did you do, Farouk?
I bought a pair.
You put money in
And-
Kanye's? I guess that's for
and-
Adidas.
It's
Were
for-
you trying to
it's
show
for Adidas.
Adidas that you supported their decision? I got you. See, he was showing Adidas that he supported their decision.
Weakest link.
Yes.
The weakest
Yes,
link.
that's what he was doing.
The
I
weakest
got you, brother. Come on, man. He's letting Adidas know he had Adidas' back. See?
I don't know how to say that in German, but you know,
What songs have you listened to in the past week?
that West Side Gun album has been wild. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Kanye's
heavy.
not on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Is he?
No.
Okay, I thought.
But
No.
you
I
haven't
listened
listened
to
to
all
any
that.
Kanye in the past?
Actually, no, I have not. No, I'm not.
Have
Wow.
you sung any Kanye?
The day in the office, I did, and then Jasmine had to catch me, and I was like, "Oh yes, unfortunately, we can't sing that no more," because I was singing it for the wrong context, and there was another context on top
Oh
of
my
that. Yeah.
God! Yes.
know.
Poor.
R.I.P. Takeoff, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Don't bring
yeah,
that
yeah,
brother
yeah,
into
R.I.P.
to
Yeah,
your-
yeah. Don't bring it
Wrestling.
into Kanye, and hopefully
Nah.
Kanye. You know.
So I
yeah.
actually, so you know what? Because before you got irritated with actually having to, search through things, I found the
Wow.
original living agenda for this week in white supremacy, like
Yes.
the original scripts.
Yes.
Our first episode was the 10th of June, 2020.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then this was our run of show. George Floyd,
Yes.
protests becoming whitewashed,
Yes.
white allies, white accomplices, antagonists, the local Black Lives Matter mural debate, the FOP in New York City, Democrats acting a fucking fool,
As usual. Yeah.
Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi taking a fucking knee when
Yes,
no one
yes,
asked her
yes.
to.
Oh, I forgot about that.
No one asked Nancy.
And no,
to put
not
on
just the knee.
the
And the
lion
kente
cloth, the
cloth.
shiki with the kente
cloth. Oh my God. That's going to be
about that
like
passive aggressiveness. Why do you have to introduce it like that before you got in your feelings?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say get in your feelings.
Is that well? This is the question.
This is the king passive aggressive.
This is the wow. Wow.
That's an Aquarius shit.
Who knew that the 100th episode will reveal so much?
It's our breakup podcast.
First the
We
bad
didn't even
boys
sign
break
the deal
up.
yet. Yeah, we gonna break up now.
Man, every day I wake up.
So no, the question is this.
Oh, Amy Cooper strangling that fucking dog.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
She was just.
That was episode 1?
No, I just scrolled past it.
No. The question on
got
episode 1.
2.
Go
Okay.
back to episode 1. The
Yeah.
question is, does that say white pages? For those that don't know, Farouk would compile together the white supremacy show topics.
No, it doesn't.
Go back and watch it because then when we do the first one, like, and Miracle said white pages.
Oh, okay.
let's see.
But it's okay. We'll find
Yes,
it.
we'll get to the bottom of the white this week in white supremacy
forgot,
mystery.
We forgot about this. Remember the Post-Gazette owner was on Fox News?
Oh yeah, that was like the second. That might have been like the second. No, he wasn't the owner. He
It's
was the
almost-
editor. He was
The editor,
He was the
yeah,
editor.
Almost
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah,
on
yeah.
strike right now.
Yeah. And I
Man.
also remember like the cover with our former mayor,
That guy that's
Bill
blacklisted.
Paduta.
Can
Yes,
we talk about that?
They got us blacklisted.
Can we talk? Because we never.
Blacklisted from the city.
I don't know
Yes.
if we've ever publicly had that conversation.
No, I don't think we have, and I think like people don't really know.
Yeah.
Like when
Allegedly.
Yeah, they don't really know like when we put stuff out there, like because we don't talk about like the backlash that we get.
there's real fallout for
like
what we said.
as a community organization, and there was real fallouts.
I've never
put
been
in a
blacklisted
picture,
before
yeah,
in my
yeah.
life, so it was like
Absolutely.
very awkward for me.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
How about
Yeah.
what?
Well, my favorite episode was, and I think to me the biggest, like to me when you talk about like racism to the highest level,
Oh, here we go. Can we get a drum roll? I didn't know where you're gonna go. Let's get a drum roll.
What?
the greatest nickname in the history of white supremacy.
And it was
The former head of the Olympic IOC,
Yep.
Slavery Avery Brundage. Slavery Avery.
Yo, we was talking about screen names earlier. Remember if that was that nigga's screen name? Like, man,
And they gave this to this nigga in like the 50s. This
Man.
wasn't even like a recent nickname. Slavery Avery.
Slavery Avery, man.
Niggas love slavery.
Oh,
Man,
my
niggas.
Not niggas.
Yeah, niggas.
No, they do not.
Non-niggas love slavery.
Slavery was the choice. Slavery was the choice.
Oh, like here we go.
Uh-oh.
Is that what they say on the bottom of your quantum?
Should have quantum leaped out of slavery, nigga.
Lord have mercy. Yes. Any other? I know we talked about Ted Cruz. Any other? Do y'all have a slavery?
No, I don't.
Do y'all have like
Freudian slip?
a racist moment? Or this week in Terry Crews, a Terry Crews
I
of the
know.
week moment.
I'm a veer us off again. I am going to veer us off again. But
Okay.
the most impactful and the one people always come up and talk to me about is the episode
Oh yes.
Which one is this?
where the man was like, "I'm a doctor
Well, what?
and I drink my own urine."
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot all about
We did
that
an
nigga.
episode.
I forgot
Who
all
is that?
about
Can
him.
you Google him?
Man.
We did an episode where a Trump supporter, MAGA person, said, "I have the cure to COVID-19," and the cure was drinking your own urine.
Yo.
That was the most off the rails episode we've ever done.
What?
Oh my God!
And
Yes,
people will
yes,
come up to me and be like,
Yes.
"That was hilarious."
He said it
Yes,
cures
yes,
COVID,
yes.
right?
yes. He said it cured COVID-19, drinking his own urine. Whoever that man was, you gave us great content because I think we started off and we just went on a whole tirade.
It was the whole show.
about drinking urine to cure
Did they
COVID-19.
scrub this off
Yeah,
the
they
internet?
might. They might.
may have.
He tried to. He
Should have
tried
scrubbed
to.
something. Man.
Oh
But
man,
I
I
do
forgot
think
about
it's
that.
funny when people, well, not funny. I do think it's kind of cool when people come up to us and they're like, "COVID was so dark and the lockdown was so dark and y'all
Christopher
helped us
Key.
survive."
Christopher Keys, yes,
Christopher Key.
and he called it urine therapy. He called it urine therapy.
Hey, Treble. You're in therapy.
I actually am.
Oh my God. Wow. He said
a COVID urine cure.
He said the antidote this is what he said. The antidote that we have seen now, and we have tons and tons of research.
They've been doing this shit for years.
Had gallons.
And then people had to come out
Hey,
and
Christopher
no.
Key. Hey, Christopher Key. You don't measure liquid with tons.
He said it's urine therapy, okay, guys? I know a lot sounds crazy, but God has given us everything we need. God did.
And they were like,
listen,
no.
Urine therapy?
Yo,
God
why?
did.
But why is this though? The National Library of Medicine published on 2010 May. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2010, 25 May. The Golden Fountain is urine the miracle drug no one told you about.
Oh, that's a question from the actual. Well, according to this article,
Wow.
it says fact check. No evidence. How do they fact check it? That urine therapy cures.
Who was the focus group on
COVID-19?
that? This group, you drink your piss for 3 years. This group,
Or do you know how they
Carry
do
on.
it? They do it like where they have a placebo. Like, how did you know? Did you get the placebo?
Somebody got
Or did you
lemonade.
get like your own,
somebody
your
got
own urine?
lemonade.
Somebody got lemonade.
Why does this lemonade taste like onions? My lips go numb after this one. Man.
That should never.
Oh my God.
They were pissed.
Oh my God. So do we have this episode is crazy.
I want to do you build up a tolerance to the taste? Like
beer, like eventually.
just like
Beer
chugging
never
that
tastes
shit?
good though, and I wish people would stop lying and saying it does.
Hey, my man did tons and tons of research. He should know. God damn.
Did you ever see that video that was on Instagram of like the white people that made like the jungle juice in their toilet?
No.
You seen that shit? Yeah, it's like
What's jungle juice, if you mind me asking?
like a liquor for a party or something like that.
And they made it they mixed it with toilet water.
No. So yeah, basically they put it in like the back of the toilet.
I would be
In the
so
Like
back?
you know
bro.
like where you take the lid off,
Yeah.
right? They put it in there.
Could you
they put,
imagine
like,
drinking
gummy
that
bears.
and you give me another cup and they open the door to the bathroom
and Christopher Key is back there like brewed it myself, freshly squeezed.
I'm done.
Special ingredient is love.
Can I leave now?
Wait, we have this. We're almost done. And so, question: is there a Karen? Like, is there after Karen of the Week was a thing that we kind of also instituted? Was there like a Karen
Marjorie Taylor
of the
Greene?
week that stood out for you? I mean, I don't know if she made it to Karen of the week.
Karen though, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I know we had
Amy Cooper, yeah.
Amy Cooper, yes.
She was a very
She was the original
monumental
Karen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because bro
She's a
ended up
monumental.
getting a deal with National Geographic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she like reverse racism him into a
reverse racism. She put the Uno card on that nigga. She was like, pop out.
And she lost her lawsuit because
She
tried
did,
to sue
yes.
her job.
Yeah.
She tried to sue her job and say she was discriminated against because she discriminated against somebody else.
Candace Owens.
Yes, and lost. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know there was a what was the Karen? The one in the store.
Which one?
Remember, it was like a mall.
Oh, I know what you're
Yo,
talking about.
and the
I was
Victoria's
thinking about
Secrets.
that one.
Yeah.
The Victoria's
She
Secrets.
was-
Yeah.
And she just was
Yeah.
like screaming like this,
Forgot all
like
about
this black
that,
lady.
man.
Remember, she was like, "She's hurting me," and the black
Yeah.
lady like didn't even touch her, and she ran to the police, and then the police went and like arrested the black lady who didn't like touch her at all. That was a crazy Karen, and of course, the Karen that took said the boy took her phone.
Oh,
And she
yeah.
left it in
Oh,
the car.
in the hotel.
Yeah.
And she tackled that little boy. Yeah, I forgot all about that shit.
That was
yeah.
a crazy Karen.
Man.
I'm trying to think of like the major Karens.
I mean, I'm sure there's so many more that like we're just forgetting, but like
There's a
'cause
lot.
So
There's a
much
lot.
happened
A lot happened.
in like 100 episodes. Like,
A
you
lot
just think
happened,
about
yeah.
like Kanye, Kamala,
yeah,
Joe Biden,
yeah,
Trump.
yeah. the police,
A
just in
fucking
general.
war in Russia
saying?
broke out.
Yeah. Sound of the police, like like every week.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the war
Herschel
in Russia,
Walker.
Play it. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. That's
Herschel Walker played football when the helmets were soft.
Did you see Jamal Bryant?
His egg is scrambled.
Yeah.
Everything.
But that's all. That's recent.
Yeah,
That's like recent. Even Herschel was kind of recent.
Tucker Carlson said that it was illegal for Joe Biden to search for only black women as a vice president.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that caused a lot of controversy. That he chose Kamala.
There were just so many things that happened.
Affirmative action case is going right now on the Supreme
Roe
Court.
v. Wade got overturned
Roe v. Wade
in 100 episodes.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like since we've been on,
Queen died.
Who?
The Queen.
The Queen died. Remember?
Your Queen.
Oh, that is right. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot all about that shit. That became like a quick no one talked about that after
Whatchamacallit threw, Dr. Anya threw dirt on that joint.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
She made sure she was dead. She was like, yo, she ain't never coming back.
The thing about the Russia-Ukraine, these are not, brown people coming to our country.
Yeah, remember that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
I forgot all about that,
black
man.
people going to find homegirl from Emmett Till's, the woman that said Emmett Till whistled, and black people went and found her.
They made a whole Emmett Till opera. Remember the Emmett Till?
Yes, we do.
The well-being of the Haitian immigrants and migrants at the border.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But the worst thing.
Slavery Avery?
Some white lady at WTAE decided that she was going to put raisins inside of some type of meat casserole. Remember that? What did she make?
Her meatballs.
Her meatballs. She put raisins in meat and bragged about it on Facebook.
Man.
What is wrong with this woman? No, I think it was meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Right, meatloaf. Raisins and meatloaf.
Her meatballs.
Hey, bro, if somebody gave
first off, meatloaf is just bad enough by itself.
Right. Could you imagine somebody handing you meatloaf?
What's wrong with you?
And inside of the meatloaf is raisins?
Raisins, my nigga. I don't mind raisins, okay?
It was a family recipe.
The whole family needs to go to jail.
That is white supremacy.
Jail for everybody.
Meat and raisins don't go together. Who decided that?
This series really traumatized.
They probably had the Wheel of Fortune shit, and it just spun the list twice to just see. Oh man, raisins and meatloaf. What can we do with put them together?
Hey, I know we're getting at this Thanksgiving. If you're white,
don't get no fucking bright ideas.
You're going to
now
bring
ain't the time to start experimenting.
Yes. Or look,
okay.
If your family recipe includes raisins in meat or mac and cheese or potato salad or anything else, leave it at home. Leave it. Keep that within your family. Subject them to that. You know what I'm saying? We should have had some raisin meatloaves to taste.
We should have asked her to make it. It may be good.
Show, you know what I'm saying?
It could have
Here's
been
one.
good.
I refuse.
24 August 2020. Roger Goodell says he wished he had listened early to Colin Kaepernick.
Oh yeah. I mean,
what the fuck?
I mean, I think
just stay quiet at that point.
But that was the time where and then I mean, that's what we really need. We need some investigative journalists, all the money that everybody pledged. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd all that money go?
We need somebody to scroll Instagram for all the black cards that day. Remember the black
the black boxes,
the black boxes that day, and find out what racist shit you're posting now.
I love Black Lives Matter. I posted it twice on my Instagram. I had 2 black boxes
in the story and in the
I just think what's happening to your people is so awful. It's so awful. I'm going to build a Whole
we do
Foods
need to
in
do
your
that.
neighborhood.
I remember that. Yeah. I mean, and now. In my neighborhood,
we have a mega Whole Foods.
We have a new mega Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying?
It's just so wild, how much is happening. What's that, 2 years?
Yeah, we elected a black mayor. You know what I'm saying? Because we have had episodes that we had to rename, right? To This Week in Black Excellence.
But this week,
yes.
And niggas doing it.
So
can they do it? Yes, they can.
Now, wait
a cotton picking minute.
And I think, was that our first This Week in Black Excellence episode? I think that might have been our first.
Yeah.
Was the election of Ed Gainey, for mayor. The power of This Week in White Supremacy. Look at God.
The white power?
What?
In This Week in White Supremacy? Is that where you're going?
No, sir.
That's not where you're going? Okay.
I'm in the power of us three. Oh,
man. The Juneteenth watermelon salad. What was that? IKEA?
Was a wild one. Yeah, that was a wild one. Yeah.
Who did the Juneteenth watermelon salad? Was that IKEA? What was it? IKEA.
Were there any other? Did we have any other This Week in Black Excellence episodes?
Didn't Serena do Serena?
No, I'm talking about like where the episode began with Black Excellence.
Like we did. Was
The
it
thing
like,
is,
we did.
like,
I know we did.
You always ask me
Yes,
to
we
delete
did.
them.
Right. Tell me this. You said.
Justice Ketanji Brown
Yes.
Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Again, right. We saw a black woman get on the Supreme Court.
Didn't we do it also when? Oh my God, the gymnastic girl. Oh my God,
Simone Biles.
Yes.
Simone. Yeah,
Didn't we do it for her and supporting
Simone,
her? And
yep.
I think so.
her mental health and her
Yes.
journey.
Yeah, because she was
Absolutely.
like, I'm not competing. I'm not tap dancing for you
Yeah,
niggas.
and she don't have to. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? She definitely don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Home Depot watermelon eating contest.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So, Shaheem, I'm so glad you came to work today because just so happens we have 5 watermelons, and we were wondering who could eat 5 And you know what, Shaheem might just really enjoy some watermelon today, and nobody else.
That is crazy.
Man. Yo, you know what else
Oh,
happened
my
in
God.
Black Excellence during the span of this show?
What's that?
Treble NLS.
Hey,
What
blow,
a
blow, blow, blow,
fucking
blow,
Emmy.
blow, 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 blow.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Man,
Yes, indeed.
won
Yes.
an Emmy, man.
One
Yeah.
Emmy. Absolutely.
There was so much that happened, man.
Yeah. And you know, probably again, like, unfortunately for one of my favorite episodes, you know, Miracle was not here when Trump got raided by the FBI.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Miracle was busy working
Yes.
on his briefs to free him. To free Donald Trump. Yes, we got our ice cream
that
out.
was such a monumental.
That was a
episode.
monumental episode.
We kept
yes.
souvenirs.
Oh, you still have?
We kept souvenirs.
you still have the? Oh wow! We have the ice cream.
Yeah,
The ice cream that was eaten on This Week in White Supremacy.
I scream, you scream,
Yes,
we all scream
yes.
for white
And the
supremacy.
fact that y'all never bring me snacks
Yeah,
or things to eat.
that is so funny.
As the fattest person at the table, I feel a type of way.
You know what, Miracle?
What?
There's a cake right in front of you.
Are we going to eat
Oh
it?
yes, we do have our cake. We didn't talk
Your-
about it.
your
Can you
marbled-
tell us the story about, because you said that when you went and asked.
So I phoned it in because I went and got the balloons.
Yes, the 100th episode balloon.
I had them, and one of them flew away, so I had to get another balloon. Right, very tragic. And I had to make sure that these weren't latex balloons because I couldn't drive with a car full of latex balloons and swell up like a fucking puffer fish
You
on my way here.
You didn't have to disclose that.
Well, I mean, it's for my safety.
I think everyone who watches this knows you're allergic to latex.
Well, I mean, I had to make sure I didn't die. Anyway. So I phoned Austin, and I'm like, bruv, we need a cake for the 100th episode. Can you go get us a cake? He said, I got you. And then I was like, make sure they don't put TWIWS on there. They put This Week in White Supremacy on the cake. He's like, what if they don't? I was like, all right, we're paying for that shit. I don't give a fuck what I say to put on it. You going to put it on the cake. And what did they say, Austin?
They said no. They said your cake is too racist.
They didn't want to do it. But no, we're not going to throw black women under the bus, Austin. We're not going to do that. But if you look at the cake.
But when it comes to Miracle,
Wow.
just had to get that out.
Whoa.
Wow.
Should I be struggling carrying it
A
on?
low blow. Wow.
Struggling.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
But we've got This Week in White Supremacy on the cake,
Yes.
and they put it on the white icing with the Trevor
Yes,
Noah cake. They gave us the Trevor Noah cake.
Shout out to whoever. That's hilarious.
We got the Trevor Noah cake, man.
You know, another moment, because we also talked a lot about schools because of critical race theory,
Oh,
being
man,
something-
criminals representing Trump.
Yes, critical race theory being a thing that's taken out of schools. But my favorite school moment occurred when a Michigan teacher gave her students a worksheet.
Oh, with Obama on
asking
there.
them to identify monkeys And on this worksheet was a picture of former President Barack Obama. That happened in real life.
Who taught this
Only
nigga
to be taught by. Only to be taught by the teacher.
It's call me Massa. Call me Massa.
Yes. Yes.
Do
There was
you
a
remember
teacher.
this? The teacher is like, you're
yes.
gonna call me Massa today. Like, what?
Just then,
Yes.
Bruv.
Yes.
only be taught by the teacher who said, y'all see those cottons?
We're picking cotton today.
Who went and grew a whole cotton field in the front of their school.
Just so the students.
Could go and pick cotton.
Memories.
Yesterday.
But, and then remember the teacher that did the whole Indian Native American dance? Remember that teacher?
Oh, man.
Put the feather on the head, the whole nine.
And then
was
all
jumping up
the
and down
schools in
and screaming.
Canada ended up we found that all the bodies of the indigenous people in all the schools in Canada buried in the schoolyards.
A lot has taken place.
University of Penn had the bones from the move.
Yeah, it's
daughters.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's
man.
crazy. There's been a lot of white supremacy. We hope that along the way, we
can educate some people.
We have a black Little Mermaid now. We hope along the way.
Oh man, that was wow.
You got black people.
You
in fantasy
motherfuckers
movies
was
and
so
TV shows.
upset
Yeah.
at a black mermaid.
Yeah. So upset that you went and got a black man and had him go to White Lives Matter shirt on.
Man,
what the hell is going
what
on?
the fuck happened? Like, this is the upside down. We may have died in 2012.
Yes, we may have.
We may have all died in
It might have been a
2012.
wrap. This is crazy.
And just like,
Oh, my
none of
God.
us are worth shit. And it's just like, here we are.
Oh,
Just
Lord.
we're just here in the bad
Talk
place.
about yourself, sir. Like,
Man, I mean, you here with me?
But listen, I
Yes.
get sometimes birds of a feather, but I am worth everything.
Okay.
Yes,
You have worth.
she is a miracle.
She is a miracle. Yeah.
And she's going to run for office.
Absolutely not.
Pittsburgh
because I don't
needs a
like
miracle.
people.
No. Remember, we're going to Atlanta. Free the guys.
I gotta
yeah.
take the bar.
Free-
Free the guys, because
Free the
you know what
guys
Trump
will
said,
be
if
the-
you vote for me, you're getting a pardon. I can't believe this nigga actually was like, yo, anybody to vote for me, I'm pardoning. Like, that's a great campaign line.
That's a great campaign line. Yeah,
You can't even be mad at that.
I can.
Why?
Because I
Because
want all the
Biden
people to
didn't
go
do
to
the
jail.
same thing. That's why.
Because Joe's asleep.
Okay, MAGA Muslim.
Yes. So can we
talk about
say? Oh, go ahead, Miracle. What are we talking about?
why I have to be targeted by these conservative outlets?
Why? Yeah, why is it you?
I don't know.
It's always you.
Like what?
It's like,
She's
why are you the
minding my
biggest target?
business. I don't know. She's
Yeah,
minding
super
my
weird.
business.
And then also, there was Black History Made during the show, because now
No.
an African American owns Twitter. It's official.
Siri.
And as soon as an African American bought
African
Twitter,
American on Twitter.
usage of the N word went up 500%.
500%.
And if I was on Twitter,
Soon as
it'd
Elon
double
Musk.
that.
Yes.
Oh shit!
And we also, I
Can we
guess,
fire him? I feel like
Lord.
we don't need diverse.
I brought so much joy this episode.
As
Like,
Justice Clarence Thomas said, what is diversity?
you mean Uncle Ruckus?
And why do we need it?
Oh, did he say that?
Yes.
Oh my God. And then I guess probably one of the most watched episodes also, featured a shocking incident of black on black crime. When Will Smith decided to step up
man.
out of his seat, smack Chris
Yeah.
Rock
This
live
Black
at the
21
Oscars.
Came with a switch. If I was Will Smith, I would have slapped him with a stick. Man.
Yes, that did happen.
Yo.
A shocking display. Well, I guess Will apologize, and maybe everything is gonna
He slapped the shit out that
work out. He definitely did. He
Not
said,
even-
"Keep my wife's name out your mouth." You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Keep my wife's name
Yeah.
out of your fucking mouth.
But
That's
that
what he
is
said.
the
I
show.
will. And I will. Will. Chris
I had to
Rock
go to
went through every
therapy.
character he ever played on the stage. he was the nigga from Madagascar. He was Pookie from New Jack City. Man, that nigga went through
my
it.
God.
He relived every role he ever had at the
That is
Oscars.
so
Like, am I
hilarious.
getting awarded for something? I don't know. Like, why did I get married? Like, everything, man.
Everybody
my
hates
God.
Chris.
That
was the main one.
And that was the one.
That
Like,
was the principal one.
That was the
damn.
show. That was like, well, maybe I am. Maybe I am too familiar with violence. Maybe I need therapy.
How was this like? So what? Nigga got smacked. Niggas get smacked every day.
I still don't think it's a big deal, but we're working through that.
We're working through it, and you know, Will has a slavery movie coming out. There'll be a real
He said it was emancipation.
I like how you slid that in there.
I don't know if it's a slavery movie or if it's like a.
Yes, that was a question. I'm glad you said that, because we had a question earlier today as to will we finally on episode 100
Stop saying pause.
will we finally put the pause to bed?
I can answer this with confidence. No.
We are too mature.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what, man? You know, so I had to get a new bank card because of my fiasco the other day. Well, not the other day, but a couple months ago.
Yes.
And I was alerted by my insurance company today that like my car insurance had lapsed because I didn't update my new card.
Wow.
So I'm like basically like, you know, a 30-something teenager that pays some of his bills on time. So don't talk to me about maturity.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not that.
A teenager that pays some of his bills.
I don't listen. Okay, I don't care how much money I have. AT&T will never get paid on time. You have to text me and say, "Hey, your bill's over." Nigga, I know.
Please
I
don't
know.
do that.
And you'll get it when I feel like giving it to you.
Oh, you know
nigga.
what? I forgot we talked about Dr. Anya, you know, and that was our kind of first in-studio guest was Dr. Anya.
Yeah.
Uju
We had
Anya,
guests on here before.
Who, I'm saying that who, you know, came and talked about her tweet and really taught us about the history of, you know, Biafra, which I had no knowledge of. But I forgot we had the brother on that owned the club. Remember we did the interview with the brother on that owns the club.
Who?
Chuck Sanders.
When was this?
Yes.
We had Chuck. You weren't there.
I don't remember this.
You took that. You took the episode off. Yeah, we
man.
had Chuck Sanders on.
God damn.
I forgot about that.
What did he
You know
talk
what I'm saying?
about?
And how his
How they
bar
were?
was
Yeah,
targeted.
they made him sell it.
They made him sell and close his bar because it
Yeah.
was too
What
black.
bar did he own?
Savoy. It was
The
in the
Savoy.
strip
Yeah,
district.
Oh,
yeah.
I never went there.
Yeah, and
I've been there
now
more than once.
It's where the new social status is going to be.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
It
yeah.
was because they were like, you have too much of a black hood element here.
True.
And
Really?
And they targeted him.
It's funny because that, like, I always like was under the auspices. That was like the bougie black place.
But black is still black.
Black is black.
That's right, man.
When you try,
Even if it's light skin miracle, black is black. And remember that.
He slid that in there. And
I
oh
don't know
my
what
god!
that do with me.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know what that has to do with me.
I'm just going back. I mean, it was just so many
I don't
moments.
need to be
Remember, it was that
reminded.
phenomenon of like white women posing as like blackfishing and posing as black women.
So wild, man.
And that all that came out. Yeah, it was a
Do you
lot
remember
that took
when
place.
white men said they had water textured hair?
Water texture.
I've never heard.
Yeah,
that
it was
before
on
in my entire life.
Instagram. They were saying it was like waves. They were like styling their hair like waves.
No, I
They
don't-
said
I
it was
don't.
water textured hair.
I don't think we ever talked about that on the show.
We didn't?
Yeah, no.
I thought we did.
No.
God damn, that was a good one.
Yeah, man. So it's been a wild ride.
Here's to
you know what I'm
another
saying?
100. We should probably
Yes,
probably
cut the cake. We're gonna light the cake, right?
Well, who's gonna blow the candles out? Because that's just it's
You just
COVID.
wave your hand over it. You don't need to blow it out.
okay. So we're lighting the cake.
This is visualizing Black America.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So as
There are light skinned people in this book.
W.E.B. Du Bois. How
They're
do you
hard to
say it?
visualize.
Du Bois.
Oh, okay. I like that. Trying to make him French.
W.E.B. Du Bois. He basically was one of the first ethnographers.
Act like
and
you've done this before. Come on.
video-
Yeah.
No, not you. Him.
Oh, okay. Of Black people and,
almost
and
got swung
Black
on by
life.
Miracle.
And so basically he would ask Black people questions, would study, and then he would create graphs and charts about Black people's lives in the early 1900s. And it's a pretty cool book, and he would it's one of the first people to do it. And so if you ever basically read any type of study
Taking
of
video live on the
slaves and
show.
free Negroes, race amalgamation in Georgia, he would basically study and break everything down. So it's a really cool book
Nobody's
visualizing
listening.
the Black
Miracle's breaking
America.
down. We're all enthralled by fire.
I'm ignoring y'all. It's okay.
Fire is over here.
Any other
Miracle.
day being a Black woman in America, it is what it is.
God
It
damn.
is what it
Shots
is.
fired.
Wow.
You know, but it's okay. You know, you stay focused and do the work, hard work and dedication. And so this is a really good book. W.B. Du Bois, data portraits visualizing Black America. And
Yes.
so it's really cool. So you should read it. I had to read it for a class before.
I don't know how to
It's pretty
read.
cool.
But
It has pictures in it, friend. Yes.
Yes,
it has
yes.
pictures.
Visualizing
Visualize.
Black America,
100%.
brother. You can visualize it.
100th episode.
Oh man.
Is that? Are we wrapping up the 100th episode?
Yeah. I mean, any final thoughts about the 100th episode? It's funny because there's one. Remember, Ice Cube just popped up again. Remember about his plan for Black America? We're waiting, Ice Cube.
Man,
We'll have him on the show.
Here's for everybody in the room. What do we get first? Ice Cube's plan for Black America or Dr. Umar's school?
Definitely the plan.
Definitely the plans.
Definitely the plan. Yeah.
We're split in the audience. So wrapping up, I would say that white supremacy is a threat.
100%.
Obviously, we're a week out from the election,
Yes.
and we've seen so much happen.
Absolutely.
And even just yesterday at the Supreme Court, listening to a lot of these arguments, a lot of people just are not comfortable with Black people being in their lives or in their
100%.
communities.
Yeah.
And so white
Unless they're
supremacy-
like gardening or like waiting on them or being in some subservient role.
And so the way we win is
That's a
to
school word, nigga.
organize and to support each other and to show up for each other and to spread love and joy because we're stronger together than we are apart.
Absolutely.
That was beautiful, man.
You know, one other moment was, remember when Giuliani said we're gonna meet at this hotel, and it was like, it was like
It was
some
a-
wharf somewhere.
Yeah, it was
like some
a used-
abandoned
yeah,
building.
like a used car dealership or some shit, man.
Episode final thoughts on the 100th episode, Treble.
White supremacy runs rampant every single day.
Yeah.
Constantly gives us content. But on a serious note, we bring light to white supremacy culture, but we as people have to be cognizant of the ways in which we internalize white supremacy culture and the ways in which that then furthers us to practice white supremacy culture. And our whole goal here by bringing awareness to white supremacy culture is to hope that you, the viewer, do work at home so we have less and less to talk about as the days go on.
Oh man, very deep, very deep.
You know what I'm
Deep,
saying?
man.
Do I go or did you want to go?
I just want to know who got pink eye from the Capitol.
What?
Ethan, did you have a question or were you just...
Like, that's how you figure out who shit on the walls is who got pink eye.
Oh my God.
Like, whomever had pink eye, lock them niggas the fuck up for crimes against
But,
humanity.
you know, and I always say this, it's wild because, like, you know, like a white woman actually,
Died?
she actually chose white supremacy over her own Disney Plus TV show. White people,
Oh,
stop
Gina
doing
Carano.
that.
Gina
like white
Carano.
people, come on, like it's okay to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, just like, but like you said, Black people, everybody, like, because all of us have some internal.
She was like, she had
She had
her own
Disney Plus
show.
TV show ready to go. She said, "You know what? I can't stop being racist on Twitter. I just cannot do that.
You
Like Papa
literally
John's
had
with
the
the N-word.
mouth.
Just don't be
telling
racist."
you, like, yo, we can just give you money from here on. Just shut the fuck up.
Right. I mean, you remember Sharon Osbourne? You know what I'm saying? So
Shut-
yeah, it's
like,
a lot.
there's
It's a
so
lot.
many,
It's so many.
like,
It's so
MAGA
many.
supporters in the
Yes,
Disney
yes.
universe.
It's so many. So I just, you know, definitely, like, you know,
We gotta
appreciate-
hurry up and get this before it
Yeah,
starts.
yeah,
leaking
yeah.
on
We
the-
appreciate your support of One Hood.
Yes, really, truly, we do appreciate you all.
Niggas love
Definitely.
support.
Yes.
Niggas love support. Where's the
That's
book?
it.
We need the book. We need the book.
Oh, is this the book?
Yeah,
Okay.
like blow it out.
Blowing.
You know, or start a fire. So,
Damn, there we go.
There you go.
man, we did.
Thank you, WB Du Bois,
100 episodes, man.
for allowing us to
100
put out the
episodes.
fire of white supremacy. It will be the books, y'all, the knowledge, the knowledge.
Power.
And hey,
Wisdom is
yes,
better.
yes, and it's okay. Like, these are like opening up. It's okay to read these. Like, they'll actually enhance your intelligence if you read these.
You know,
oh my God.
Less tweeting,
read a
more
book.
reading. Less
Read a
tweeting,
book.
How
less
do we
tweeting, more reading.
how do we
Yes.
get through a whole episode without talking about Trump?
No, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.
Is that it? Are we done?
That's it. We're done. Thank
Are we
you.
done?
Wait. Remember that photo shoot where the black dude dressed up as a slave? Remember that? and his wife was white?
Man.
Like, what in the hell?
Man.
I'm sorry. All right, so peace, y'all. This week in White Supremacy. We'll see y'all on
It
episode
was like
like
their wedding photo.
maybe
too.
the 500 episode celebration. We'll see y'all then, man. Peace. One Hood.
Welcome to the Whitest House. Slave souls haunt the halls when the light is out. They suck the blood of the poor and the weak they mouth. The last gas of a world that is dying out. Welcome to the Whitest House, where every room is a tomb that they lie about. Where you can put your filthy feet on the finest couch, and for the right amount, you can even buy it out.
That's the essence of your entire political identity. You might be a white supremacist.